director just said we got a nice shot of some birds. The feather variety. Yeah, come on, let's keep on going. Joke. With George Philip II being 10 lengths behind Shergar in the 1981 Derby, it was, of course, Glint of Gold. And who rode him? Who was it? John Mathias. And what did he say when he pulled up?
He thought Cap was reminding us he thought he'd won. Because the other horse had gone so far clear and he got so far behind, for a split second he didn't realise there was one ahead of him.
It's an amazing story. Challenge, what's happening on the email front?
First of all, wide spectrum of horses being backed across all the offices, the likes of Duncan with Victor Chandler, Hills report Jukebox Jury and Downcourt, Ladbroke say Judge and Jury, that's in the Shergar Cup, that's in the first race, and Coral say Orksy Boy and Shepton, and also Victor Chandler say Charlie Cool, Ruth Carr, she's having a tremendous time at the moment, she's had 7 winners from her last 15, Charlie Cool 22s from 33, and that runs in the 3:15 at Haydock later on this afternoon. Jeremy. Problem for you.
What?
Dear Jeremy.
Yeah.
This is from Paul Martin. I have a problem. I am 27 stone and 5 foot 4 inches, unemployed with one leg. My squint is quite noticeable and moves at the same time as my hair lip, and my stammer is getting more pronounced. I drink about 50 pints of beer a week. I spend £2 a week on gambling. Have I got a gambling problem?
If it was me, I'd just... It's McCurrick, isn't it? He's trying desperately to get on the gig, isn't he, to be honest? Eat less, drink less, get off your backside and get a job. That's right. Let's move on.
I love it. Listen, let's go back to the Fun Factory. Where are we going back to? Leslie Graham. And Haydock, Leslie?
Charity bets from us. I'm going for number 2, Flipando in R210. First race here. What about you?
Yes, we've got a question for Jim McGrath about that race. I'm going to go for Summer Gold each way.
Yeah. Well, it's a question for Jim McGrath, but not couched in John McCurrick terms. We just wondered, Jim, what about the chances of your runner Opus Maximus in that first race?
Yeah, I think he'll run well. He was pretty unlucky not to be second at Chester on Sunday. He got flattened at the start. I was a bit surprised Mark wanted to run him, but when I spoke to him yesterday morning, he said he'd come out of it really well. Sometimes he's a little bit stiff after a race, but he'd taken it really well, and he was very keen to run. So, fingers crossed, he should go well.
Best of luck to Jim in our first, then, and make sure you rejoin us this afternoon. 3 live from Haydock in the sunshine.
Listen, we will. You're getting a big string now, aren't you? How many you got now in trade? What,
no,
200,
I've
300?
sold 3.
You've sold 3. How many you got now, Jim? Quite a few.
Well, I've got bits and pieces of 5.
Well done. No, you put your money back into racing. Charity bets. What's your charity bet today?
In the 5-10 at Newmarket, I have this on good authority, so it'll probably completely lose and embarrass me.
Suba.
Yeah, Kumani's horse.
Suba. That came in early on his mobile.
Absolutely. Won his last race.
Suba. Okay.
Richard Hills.
John Franklin.
Conquisto at Ascot.
Right. And Jim McGrath.
Recession proof here.
Suba. Cat, what do you fancy?
Senor Paltrow in the 3:35 million.
Okay, well, let's check it out, because I think, well, we just said the horse might be in season, but I think Godolphin could win. Jim goes for number 8, Recession Proof at Newmarket. I'm going for Long Lashes. I'll call that Loving Lashes in the 3 o'clock, the Sweet Solera. Cat goes for Senor Peltro. Jeremy goes for Suba. Leslie goes for Flipando each way at Haydock in the 2:10. Simon's going for Summer Gold each way at Haydock in the 3:15. And John goes for Conquisto. Is that trained in your stables?
It is, yeah.
Cox. Yeah, in the 3:30 at Ascot. So those are the winners today. Who's going to be the bigger loser? Barry Dennis. How are you, big fella?
Hey, Tomo, good morning.
Good morning.
This has been a great show today. I've never watched that Jeremy Kyle so much in all my life.
What do you think? What do you think? Do you like him?
Absolutely. What a star. Listen, he's got plenty of problems I could bring with him, but not today.
Morning, Bismarck. How are you?
I'm terrible, mate. Terrible. Can't get one right, but I will today.
Yes.
This is what I'm opposing today.
What is it?
I'm going against Long Lashes.
Oh.
Just quickly over to you, if I can, Jimbo. This Rock Hard 10, what sort of breed is that? Because I don't know much about it.
Chris Kinhorse, trained by Bill Mandela Dick Mandela in America. He won his last 5 starts. He didn't quite make the Kentucky Derby, but he was a very good handicap horse. It's his first crop. And the horse has already shown it handles soft ground.
All right.
It does handle firm ground. All I'm saying is it won in the Irish stock. Well, we all know what the Irish stock is. They're a bit vague with them going references sometimes. So all I can say is a 2 to 1.
You're a
Forget
star.
the fact it might be in season, mile too short. I'm trying to get one beat, Tomo, and it's against you.
Yeah, listen, Tomo says he beat you today. Have a good one, big fella. Enjoy. Give my love to the missus. Jeremy Kyle, thank you very much for being there. Enjoyed it.
Oh, listen, a real pleasure. Back to the hotel room for a bit of breakfast and then racing this afternoon.
You can't be bad. Best ever programme have you ever been on?
By without any shadow of a doubt, but I just wish that we weren't out of time and we could get John Frankham to do the story that he just did.
I know. That's over breakfast. Listen, we're going to leave you with Rainbow View. Won the race last year. I wonder if anybody can get the pot of gold in the Sweet Select this afternoon. Bye-bye.
Well, this is a grandstand finish. There's nothing separating any of these, and picking just one is going to be next to impossible.